Hello and welcome to Dandoozi, your cozy corner for hobbies like Legos, Pokemon, collectibles, and whatever else I'm up to. Today I'm opening up this first partner illustration collection Pokemon pack. It's a 3-pack. It's really cool. For those of you that may have watched my other videos, my favorite cards to pull are illustration cards. So this pack right here in the front is only illustration cards. Now it only has 3 cards in there, but still, it is really neat. I'm excited to open it up. Let's see, I'll read the back here for you. 30 years of first partner Pokemon. Every Pokemon trainer's journey begins with a first partner, a loyal friend who stands by your side through thick and thin. Relive your own adventures and celebrate the bond between trainer and Pokemon with the booster pack containing 3 of 9 illustration rare style promo cards consisting of beloved first partner Pokemon from the Johto, Unova, or Galar region. You'll also find 2, and then the 2 extra packs. So these are going to be the 9 starters that we can pull. I'm assuming it would be weird if they put these 9 here and you grab something else. But let's open it up, see what we get. I'm going to do the illustration pack last. I'm most excited about that. So let's see. All right, we should have the sticker sheet here in the back. Neat. Nice little sticker sheet. Has all 9 of the starters you can get, and then it also has a little few extra, of course, with the grass, water, fire, and a Pokeball. All right. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to start with the booster packs, and then we're going to finish with the promo illustrations. Start with this perfect order here. That aside. Water energy. Okay. Let's see what we get. All right, starting with a Rowlet. I have a pretty strong Decidueye deck, so I'm always happy to find a Rowlet. Antique Jaw Fossil. So fossils can be used as a basic 60 HP Pokemon. So this fossil actually evolves into Tyrunt. It does have an ability, Intimidating Jaw. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, attacks used by your opponent's active Pokemon do 30 less damage. Oh, Amara. This is a fossil Pokemon as well. This one evolves from the Antique Sail Fossil. Bunnelby. Like the artwork in front of Hotel Z there. Luxio, Luxray, and Shinx are always, that's a fun evolution line. They were particularly fun in Legends Arceus. No, I enjoyed using my Luxray in that game. A Pokepad. I don't think I've seen this item card before, so let's see. Search your deck for a Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box. Reveal it and put it in your hand. Then shuffle your deck. So cards like Pokemon EX or Pokemon V have rule boxes. So this is a very useful item card. Jacinth. Heal 150 damage from one of your psychic Pokemon. Man, in Z to A Legends, she's a pretty strong trainer. She definitely has a control of the city in a way that you realize as you play the game more and more. She's an interesting character. Here's a reverse holo Mile. Double Eater. Discard up to 2 energy cards from your hand, and this attack does 60 damage for each card you discarded in this way. So you can do 120 damage there. Pretty strong. Alright, and a reverse holo Drapion. I've pulled this card a few times now, but it is a strong card, so it's good to see. And lastly, we have a holo Dugong. Don't see Dugong very often. Ability is Wash Out. As long as you like during your turn, you may use this ability. Move a water energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. Oh, I love abilities that let you move energy around or go and pull energy. It's so useful. You don't realize a lot of times when you're playing, how much being able to only play one energy at a time in a round affects the pace of the game. I mean, being able to charge up and attack quickly is a huge benefit to you. All right, let's move on to the Chaos Rising pack. Electric. Starting with a Weedle. Patrat. These guys are intense. Look at those eyes. Ability Watchful Eye. Damage counters on each Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's, can't be moved to other Pokemon. Okay? We have Quillfish. Has an ability, Poison Point. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, the attacking Pokemon is now poisoned. Poison, I really enjoy using in battle. And then Venoshock. If your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned, this attack does 50 more damage. It's just a really good way to chip at health, and cards like that, you can do a lot of damage to your opponent. Remoraid. Oops. Roxy's Performance. This is a supporter card. During your opponent's next turn, their poisoned Pokemon can't retreat. So you're going to want to obviously pair this with a card that can poison, like your Quillfish there. I have trouble pronouncing this. Golisopod, that sounds right. 150 damage and the Boundless Power attack there. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use attacks. Right. Strong card. Cool. Deoxys. I've been pulling a lot of these Deoxys. This must be the speed form for Psy Speed. You may draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. I've mentioned this a few times in my other videos. I want to make a Deoxys deck now, since I have all these Deoxys. Alright, a reverse holo Sliggoo. Reverse holo Garbodor. And lastly, alright, a Mega Floette EX. Cool, so I actually pulled the special illustration for the Mega Floette EX. So now I have the standard card. This is a really strong card. It's really cool artwork. I love Floette in the game. The black flower Floette. She is really, really cool. The game being Legend Z to A. Because this is a Mega Pokemon, if Mega Floette is knocked out, your opponent's going to get 3 cards instead of the standard 2, like with the normal EX. Let's see. So that Eternity Bloom attack does 200 damage, and you get to search your deck for up to 4 basic Psychic Energy cards and attach them to your benched Pokemon in any way you like. Then shuffle your deck. So, I mean, you're doing 200 damage each turn. You have 250 health, and you're attaching 4 energy cards from your deck to your bench. That is awesome. Oh, I'm so happy to see this card again. Well, it's a new card for me. Special illustration and the standard now. So I have both. That's fantastic. That would be really good to use in the Deoxys deck I'm planning. All right, here we go. Special illustrations. Let's see what we get. These are always my favorite. The artwork styles are so cool. Okay, so you still get one of these cards for the app, TCG Live, I think it's called. Okay, first one. Nice, Totodile. Look at that guy. Awesome. There is a red Gyarados in this card too. I'm not sure why. I'm trying to figure out what the other symbols in the triangles are. Not entirely certain about that. 30th anniversary card. Cool. All right, got a Totodile. I wonder if it's going to be a water, grass, fire. I guess I'll find out in a second. This is a really neat card, though. Sweet. We're going to move the Floette that way. All right, next one. Cyndaquil. Oh, man, I'm getting my favorites here. This is awesome. Look at that artwork, too. So they're both kind of standing around buildings, it looks like. Maybe I'm trying to figure out what the circles and the triangles mean. That's some sort of an item. Not sure. Still. Love the art style. Oh, I love Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil was my starter in actually Mystery Dungeon. I love the Mystery Dungeon games. Can't get enough of those. But the first time I played, I used Cyndaquil. And I think it was the first Mystery Dungeon. The second one, I went with Torchic. Blaziken is my favorite Pokemon. So, of course, I went with Torchic. All right. And Chikorita. Very nice. Okay, we got Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile. Awesome. You know, those might have been the 3 that I would want out of the ones that were available. Want the most. I want them all, but I think those are the 3 I would have picked. Thank you to my wife who picked this pack up at Target the other day. Awesome. She knows how to pick them. Very cool. Each of these has sort of an autumn feel to them. I wonder if you had all the cards, if they would line up to make a picture. Because it kind of seems like maybe the art styles kind of go together. Because I think some of them, like I have a Pidgey art style it's one of the routes, and it seems like it connects to some of the other cards that are special illustration. Like if you were to put them side by side, they would work or fit well together, almost like a puzzle. I'm wondering if this is the same type of thing if you were to have Alt 9. Looking at the items on Chikorita again. So, had like a little Squirtle guy there and a tree that you would cut in the game. Cool. Very awesome. Oh, this is exciting. So 3 illustration cards, definitely worth grabbing one of those packs if you see them. I mean, come on. You're getting illustration cards. And I got a Mega Floette EX. You can't beat that. These are some awesome pulls. Thanks so much for watching.